Good morning, everyone. Are you dry? Are you warm? Are you having fun? Because that is nothing I'm doing today. As you could see, it's raining. Exhibit A, Happy Meal standing under an umbrella.
Hello.
She's smiling way too much. This is my smile today. Just kidding, I'm having fun, I guess. I wanted to try to get y'all some excellent suffering footage from yesterday, because it's been raining since 5 or 6 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and we got caught in a torrential thunderstorm downpour, and it was raining so hard that I couldn't even swipe up to make my phone open so I could record the footage. My hands, my phone, everything was soaking wet. So I apologize for that. But let me describe it to you. Sideways rain, winds probably about 15, 20 mile per hour gusts. And so there's no use in having an umbrella out in that, because it'll just turn it inside out. So we were basically just walking in the rain, and the trail became a river. And so we were basically walking in a river. So I guess that's why I don't have much footage from yesterday. But I was debating whether shooting anything at all in the rain, because it's really hard, as aforementioned, to video in the rain. But I guess if I wanted to make our channel about all the sights and sounds and every accurate feeling of through hiking the Appalachian Trail, then I have to include this, so everybody can see all of the glorious parts or inglorious parts of hiking, through hiking. This morning we were camping with some people who had big old canopies. They had a fire going. They had a tarp over their tent, so their tent wouldn't even get wet, not one single raindrop. And I thought to myself, wow, that's the way to camp. Not like we're doing it. We got to camp soaking wet. Luckily, our most important items, like our sleeping quilts and a few dry sleeping clothes, were still dry, because you put them in a trash bag or something, keep them. But this morning we packed up a wet tent and put on our wet clothes that we got soaked in yesterday, and we're getting soaked again. And those people this morning who were car camping were looking at us like we were goldfish in a bowl, trapped. And they were just gazing at the spectacle that is a through hiker. And sometimes that's what through hiking feels like. Feels like you're a goldfish. You feel free. You feel like you're living the life, but really you're trapped in a glass bowl full of water, and there's no way out. We can't get in a car and turn on the heat. We can't pack up our wet stuff in a Rubbermaid tub and go to Waffle House. I would kill somebody for Waffle House right now and just a warm cup of coffee. That's not true. I don't believe in murder. That's one of those 10 commandments. But I guess I'm not ranting. I just want to accurately convey the misery of some days out here. Seems like you go about a month and you can avoid the weather, you can avoid hard climbs. But these past couple days, We've had all of those. We climbed 2,500 feet straight up over 5 miles in the rain. And we are miserable. But I'll do my best to get you some suffering footage today. And I hope it pleases all of your suffering minds.
And if it was easy, everybody would do it. So every day of suffering, we are more proud of ourselves than the day before.
She is way too positive. Well, our day's changing for the better. We happened upon some trail magic. Wave, everybody. And we got sodas and snacks and possibly a ride to get our box from the post office. So what group are y'all with?
We're with the Southern Shenandoah Valley chapter of the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club.
That's too many words for me to say.
SSBC.
I'll just say they're angels. That's shorthand for their trail name. But we'll see y'all soon. Keep you updated. Here we are, the end of day 2 of walking in the rain. Trying to make it to a shelter called the Priest Shelter. It's kind of a famous shelter because AT thru hikers will write in the logbook and confess their trail sins. So maybe we'll read you some of this year's funny trail sins that people are admitting to, confessing to the priest. But all in all, did about 14 miles today, but that was over some up and down terrain, and our ankles are shattered. But I'm gonna try to get in here, get halfway dry, because guess what we get to do tomorrow? Walk in the rain again. That's what we do. Goldfish in a bowl. We'll see you all later. Thanks for watching. Well, here we go. Day 3 of walking in the rain. And you might be thinking to yourself, Hickory, you just got this footage from like late February and you're putting it and you're saying that it's current footage. No, it's actually May 30th, 2 days until June, and it was 38, 39 degrees in the shelter last night. We're about 4,000 foot elevation, and I'm over it. It has been the 3 most miserable days of the trail for me, for a lot of reasons can't go into, but look at us. We're still here and we're still hiking. Happy meal? How do you feel about the last 3 days?
75% out of 100.
In the affirmative?
In the affirmative.
Okay.
I am cold right now, though.
It's very cold. Let's do a test. If you like my negative attitude, vote for me, Hickory, down below in the comments. If you like Happy Meals, happy positive attitude, then vote for Happy Meal in the comments below. It'll be like a good old-fashioned battle of the sexes, and we'll see who wins. But we're gonna hike anyway. We got at least 15 miles to do today. Hopefully the sun will come out. That's what we're hoping for. See you all soon.
So as you all know, it has been raining for the past 3 days. We finally came to a gap and there is just a little bit of sunshine. So we are drying out all of our gear, trying to get everything back in working order, especially our sleep stuff, our quilts, because when those are wet, they do not insulate at all. And so it's useless to even use them when they're wet. So we're gonna let these dry out. Hickory's drying out his tent from 2 days ago, and Hickory is going to get some water, and then we are headed up a mountain for 5 miles. So that's devastating, but we must hike on.